All right, so
Hello,
welcome to our penultimate round for the first day of Swiss for Ascent Taipei. We've got Sean again. Unfortunately, he is number one, so
Sean's
they
pretty
keep picking him.
famous.
They keep picking him. They could have picked. There were actually three 6-0s, and they could have picked,
Oh,
but they chose to pick Sean again.
they
So
love
I feel bad for
Sean.
him. I feel bad for him because being on the stream table is not easy. But he is playing against Merlin. So finally, after 7 rounds, we finally get a
right?
game with a Merlin on it. And I mean, everyone hates Merlin because she's so annoying to deal with. But yeah, so far I was always under the impression that Taiwan was Merlin Nation, but I don't know where they went.
Yeah, it sounds like they're Sylvie Nation
Well, I think everywhere is Sylvie Nation
or
now. But,
Tristan.
well, the ones who were playing Tristan are the Americans. So,
Mm.
but yeah, so
Oh, what are those tokens?
I'm not sure. Doesn't look like poker chips, but yeah, Merlin versus Tristan's weird. I hear conflicting things. My personal opinion is that Tristan wins it if she gets lucky with the Shadow Reaver, or you just don't go Shadow Reaver. It also depends if you hit Stiflings, Magistrate, stuff like that. So it's an interesting matchup. I think it could go either way reasonably, but at least from my testing, I usually win against Merlin at least. But we'll see. Let me check if there's anything interesting in this Merlin list. I'm gonna assume it's a pretty bog standard thing. Merlin really didn't get much. Okay, it's playing Ascension. That's not really. Oh, sorry, it's not just Merlin. This is hybrid Crux. He's also playing Lorraine Spirit Ruler. So yeah, I mean he's gonna go Merlin. he's not gonna play Lorraine against Win Tristan. So it looks pretty standard. He's playing Reprogram, which Sean's deck is not as bad into that because he's not playing all the automatons like True Champion Gaming. So it's a pretty standard Merlin list. He's just playing some water cards. Is he playing no win cards? He's playing 2 water and 2 win cards just for Ascension. So it's a prismatic flex Crux. Interesting choice. We'll see how it pans out, but I don't know. I kind of like I like Tristan's odds in this matchup. Going with a broker turn 1.
You think he's gonna win again?
I mean, I can't say, but like I said, I feel like this is a good matchup.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a good matchup for Tristan, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just got lucky all those games. So I kept hitting Pendragon Creative Shock off of my Shadow Reaver mills. So, Dungeon. That's a Library Witch Cremation. That's a.
I hate the Pendragon.
Everyone hates Pendragon.
Ugh.
I think we're just gonna see a classic one here. The Library Witch Cremation, probably. Does he have Creative Shock in hand too? He could do Library Cremation, Creative Shock. He has it, going second.
Oh my god, I love his name. His name's Egg.
Oh no, yeah, Egg he's a known player.
So cool.
So, oh my god, that's 3. That's 3 witches.
Save me.
It's actually just gonna take the draw 3. If he draws creative here, he can do a blind creative and then hopefully dump a float. Or he just go Shield Maid. Let's see. Did he draw creative? Nope. So he's just gonna go Shield Maid pass. I mean, it's a million cards, so can't be sad about that. Ooh. Blink action there. Not keeping these cards safe. Alright, so go for GCR. We haven't really seen him play this slow, like don't level up on turn 1 much. Usually does, but I mean, I guess going first, he doesn't feel pressure to do that. Probably had a kind of clunky hand, especially because the card he didn't open Windmill Engineer this game. That's probably the reason. Yeah, so Sadi? That's Sadi, right? That's pretty good against Shieldmate. Okay, gonna choose the bottom 1. I think he's gonna keep Outlook. No, okay, it's Reclaim. Yeah. So, and then Outlook should be on top after that. We just go Sadi, get the agility, and then actually, no, Sadi doesn't get the agility because he's not assassin class bonus yet. But we gotta kill the Shieldmate eventually. We're going Magistrate maybe. Probably not now. It's a bit too early for Magistrate. Oh, yep. There's Magistrate. Oh, that means if he goes to Lorraine level 1, he's not gonna get the sword. Actually, that's actually pretty rough. Oh, Magistrate showing her worth again. This card is going to. I think Magistrate was like a $5 card before this, but after After all of that, it's definitely gonna be an unfortunate one. The matchup is Wind Crux Flex, and it's against Wind Tristan. So, oh wait, oh you can't bring out the Sword of Seeking. Oh wait, no, it's during materialization. Wait, never mind, never mind. I'm completely wrong. So, I mean, he really can kill Magistrate, so it shouldn't be that much of an issue. But we do know that Sean has the Reclaim in hand, so wonder do you even bother going for the Magistrate, knowing that he probably has something? Hasty. Does he have a float? I don't see one. Really unfortunate if he doesn't have a float to dump off this Hasty. Just going face, it seems. Yeah, okay, just going face. Okay, he has an honorable. Okay, so good start. This is what you want to see as Merlin, though this Hasty is definitely not long for this world. And he doesn't have a lot of offensive cards to kill this Magistrate with, so he's probably gonna have to hard level here. Okay, so just Library Witch pass into Scry. Wow, just really dig into his deck. I think he's trying to find something that. Oh, another Fireball. Does he want to keep that? He already has one, but never have too many Fireballs. Okay, he's choosing the bottom it. I think he knows that this game is not a. He can't play this. He can't play for a late game. He's playing against a Tristan who could potentially just own him. So now, what are we gonna? Are we gonna use this Reclaim? Or is he okay with? Okay, he's gonna use the Reclaim. Is he gonna go for Magistrate? No, he's gonna go for Broker because he wants to get the prep counter again next turn. Level up. Go for yep, of course. Sadi would be really good right now because she allows you to get agility off of these easy kills. I imagine we'll see Library Witch kill Magistrate, kill Library Witch, and then probably Sadi kill the Hasty Messenger. And then can't play the Broker, but yeah, you can play this. It gets you your third prep counter, so when Sadi goes back to hand, you're gonna have 4, so you could actually just go straight to 2 here. Just a lot faster than usual. But Tristan really just does nothing, doesn't put any pressure, so or Merlin, right? Doesn't really put a lot of pressure early. Especially when you're playing cards like Library Witch and Shieldmate, so Glenny's list was had like the Flame Roots. Something that can fight for board in the early game, but here, not quite there. Let's check. Does he play? He is playing Flame Rune. I guess he's just not drawing them. He's drawing all the taunts and the intercepts instead. Yeah, at this point, what are you gonna do? You gotta get rid of this Magistrate. Leveling up here is gonna be pretty bad. Give him time to think here. I think he knows that if he just levels the Merlin right now, it's gonna be a bit. Oh, he's going for Lorraine too. Does he have a Flame Sweep? Is the question. Let me check. He is playing 4 Flame Sweeps. Now the question is, do you guys think he has the Flame Sweep? I did not see it in his hand. I'm not sure. Okay, losing 1 and the Vanguard. At least Sadi will be able to dodge this. At least. Oh, yeah, he has it. He has the Flame Sweep. I mean, you gotta go for it. It's too juicy. Maybe Sean a bit hasty with playing this Outlook, but I can totally see why he would feel like he needs to do that. And then off the draws here, he can even play the Dungeon Guy. I don't think Sean has anything. I think he just has to send the Sadi back. Get his prep counters. Choosing to keep Mastermind Scheme of all things. 2 down, draw 2, take 5. And then with this, he can play Dungeon Guide if he so wishes. I'm pretty sure you want to do that before maybe another Magistrate is played. Hey, actually, just gonna go for Hasty. Oh, maybe he's worried about Stifling Trap, actually. Oh, you know what? He probably wants to go Drawn Blade here before going to level 3. Since he is on Lorraine. Actually, that's going to be a bit tough because Merlin versus Tristan I can see, but when you're on Lorraine line, you definitely don't have as much kill threat. Sean choosing not to level up here. See, I think his opponent being on Lorraine makes him feel like he doesn't need to rush as much. And then Sadi can come and kill Hasty again. Hasty is dropping like flies. And he has Stifling Trap in hand as well. And then he just gets to add all of these back. Agility, and then pass. So Sean has a million cards. He's going to level up next turn and draw another 2 cards. Hard level. Okay, Drawn Blade here. He's going to want to break this. He cannot swing at Sadi because if he swings at Sadi and she goes back, he's not breaking the Drawn Blade. Just swing face. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, I see Pendragon. I see Pand. I see Cruxite. I see a lot of Crux cards. I wonder if Sean is going to think about. I mean, he has the stifling. Will he stifle a DG? I expect that he probably will. Or does he just let it go and then stifle the Pendragon that comes after? Oh, he let it hit. That's surprising to me. I guess he just doesn't feel. He'd rather just get another, waste another attack. I feel like you don't do that just so that the Drawn Blade is the Drawn Blade doesn't get broken. But I guess yeah, if he's gonna stifle anyway, then it doesn't really make much of a difference. We could see a fireball here. He could fireball his own dungeon guide. He wants to, but I'm pretty sure he's not gonna do that. Just to dodge a stifling trap. Yeah, that's a. Fortunately, got slowed down a lot by that. Now I wonder if he's going to finally go up to Tristan 2 here. I'm gonna actually start putting things down, start pressuring. Flame Rune, swing. No float in Grave, so it's probably just gonna hard level next turn. Yeah, I think Sean's probably, it's about time to finally level up. I don't know if he has Dungeon Guide though, so yeah, it seems like he's gonna level up. Gonna roll for it. 1 and 3. I believe that's like Scout and a Veiling. Veiling not as useful when you're not playing against Merlin, at least. You definitely have to be concerned about Ascension, though. Ascension's a pretty rough card to run into at this point. He does have water. He has water and wind, but I haven't seen one yet so far. He's gonna play another. I think we're gonna play another one. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, double dungeon guide. I wonder if he's gonna go Shadow Reaver here. I was just speaking with him about it a few rounds ago, so he says he doesn't really like it, but oh, another stifling. Your Pendragons are also dead now. I'm kind of a fan of going Shadow Reaver here. I'm not gonna lie. He might hit really bad things though, because there are Ascensions in this deck, and Ascension literally does nothing when you're playing Shadow Reaver. 2 Sadis. I think we're just gonna go Sadi, or we go DG and then Sadi most likely, so we don't have weird uncontrolled banishes. All right, let's see it. Come on, I really want to see a Shadow Reaver though. Okay, he lost 1 Sadi. Doesn't matter. He already has another one. All right, just gonna go for the normal plays. We're just gonna go Shadow Dancer. Wonder if do we go Shadow Dancer into Mastermind Scheme maybe? He can do a lot of damage here, but Merlin Lorraine have 28 life, so we're gonna have to. It's gonna take a while to chip him all the way down. I think going Sadi makes the most sense here. Just get these guys off the field. Oh, going for DG instead of Flame Rune. Doesn't want to give a float right now. Totally Totally agree with that one. I'm gonna go Shadow's Claw now, most likely. Not respecting Spurn or Reduce to Ash. One in, then another 4. Okay, and then Agility. Turn all these cards in hand. Probably just gonna keep the Stifling in there. Oh no, he probably doesn't want to spend these prep counters. Okay, so yeah, we're gaming. We're Tristan gaming.
People in the comments are saying, get Sean a pillow. Get him some sugar. Sean needs an energy drink.
He is beat. I mean, everyone is beat.
Guys,
We're
Sean
closing
is
in on 12 hours.
tired of winning.
That's true. I mean, especially because he's from the U.S., so probably some jet lag there too. Not sure when he arrived here. Probably 2 days ago, because I think most of the American players came in a day early. But still, that's a lot to adapt to. Like a 12-hour time difference. All right, so we're gonna see the Pend here, but we do know about the Stifling. It seems like he has not drawn into a Shadow Strike yet, which is unfortunate, but he's probably going to draw into it soon. Hey, what do we think? I think Egg is really concerned because he knows that there's a Stifling Trap and he doesn't know what to do. Like, should he play this Pendragon? As a Crux player, you really want that velocity of card draw. Oh, it's an Ascension. Is that a win card? Let's see. Prismatic Edge. It is a win card. Unfortunate. Fire and Wind. Who is he going to target? Face. Actually, Prismatic doesn't target, so he actually could have gone for Sadi there if he wanted to. Just going straight face. I mean, I don't disagree. You've got the life lead. You might as well push it. We go Prism Edge here. Who does he want to hit? You see Pend and a bunch of fire cards. I mean, I think you just start smacking face. Oh, wow. Killing the Dungeon Guide is interesting. I expect to see a Stifle here. I don't think you can allow this to happen. Or maybe he just doesn't care and is willing to take. Yeah, so he's going to Sadi and then he's going to Stifle after. Hey, Sean doesn't have that many cards, but he just needs to find the Shadow Strike. Shield Bane's not gonna stop that if he has it. Yeah, he's definitely on the back foot here. We go Boots, it's essentially GCR. Yeah, he has Mastermind Scheme, but he doesn't have anything else really going for him. Just gonna play Sadi again. Kill Shieldmate, get Agility. I mean, he might be done. Oh, he has Failing, I think? End turn, gets his prep counter from... Okay, the thing is, because he is playing... Since he has a lot of prep counters, he could, if he wants to, just start dumping these prep counters into redirects on the Shadow. It's one of the annoying ways Tristan can play. Fortunately, if he does that, he's gonna eat up a lot of his prep and he won't be able to... This Mastermind Scheme is gonna be a bit dead in his hand. Okay, what is he going for here? I think he's thinking about whether he wants to redirect. Okay, he's just gonna take it. That's really scary. Okay, he's gonna redirect this one. The Tariff is also very good for stopping Tristan. OTK lines. He doesn't have the Zephyr. It got banished off the Ascension, so we'll see if he can do anything with that. Swing 1, put him at 20. He's willing to take it. He's thinking about it. Yeah, he's willing to take it. He also is veiling, actually, so not the highest value veiling, but okay, he's gonna go for. He has a fireball in hand, but it's gonna cost 4 because he's not on mage.
Will the Merlin win this time, or will it be?
Well, he's not even on Merlin right now, so. Oh, did he whiff? I think he whiffed. Oh my god, he. Oh, well, there's Shadow Strike if he wants it. You pop Boots here to draw so you can play the. I think you pop Boots here to get a draw so that you can play your. So you can play your Surveil and then go Mastermind Scheme into Shadow Strike? I think he's definitely calculating. The problem is his opponent has 5 cards in hand. If there's a Resolute in there, return might have been cooked. Could go pop Boots, Surveil, draw a card, get a prep card, puts you at 7. If you Mastermind Scheme, puts you at 14. I don't think he can play Mastermind Scheme and. I don't think he can play both of them, unfortunately. I'm gonna go Safeguard here because there's nothing better to get. Oh, right, there is a Tariff. That's right. So probably not winning this turn, but his opponent knows that there's a Shadow Strike on the top. I think we go Mastermind Scheme here. I think we just go Mastermind and then. If he pop, he's really thinking about popping the Boots, I think. Either it's Return Sadi or it's Pop Boots. You could probably Return Sadi to hand, actually. I think it depends a lot on whether he pops his Tariff now. Okay, he's popping Tariff, so I think it might be worth it to return Sadi just so you don't have to. It's gonna be hard to attack and play cards at the same time. I mean, he could get the agility at least. Yeah, he's gonna return Sadi here. Oh, is he gonna? Oh, he might be thinking about fireballing, fireballing her. Yeah, I think he's gonna fireball her. Oh, Crosseye? 2 down. Ascension. He's gonna Ascension and kill her. Yeah, that's a pretty good play right there. Deny the prep counter and also deny returning her to hand. So water, fire, wind. Oh no. All right. I'm pretty sure. I'm feeling like this is maybe over. Yeah, so she's gone. I'm gonna banish. Mastermind Scheme. No, that's the card we really needed. Okay. Good Sports showing his hand. He has Veiling, but it's probably not going to be enough. I mean, he could probably last another turn, but using to pop Boots now instead of waiting for his opponent's turn. Wants to see if he can get some other options. And he's scooping, yeah. That's just that's the Merlin / Crux experience right there. So even on Lorraine, he was able to just put enough pressure, and he had so many cards. So yeah, that looked pretty rough. Maybe it would have been different if he went Shadow Reaver. He would have maybe stolen those Pendragons. So we'll see what the line is going on from here. Definitely the sideboard is a big part of Tristan. She can play a lot because of wind. She gets to play so many different cards. I'm curious to see. The Flame Sweep was definitely, now that he knows his opponent is playing, he probably didn't know that it was hybrid. So now that he knows it's hybrid, he's probably not going to commit as many allies as he did, just like earlier. Seems like he's putting the cleansing reunions in. Or were those cleansings? What is in his sideboard? Perhaps he just tries to kill with Slice and Dice. That's definitely an option. Incapacitate would be good as well. Oh, it seems like he's siding off Veiling. He might just be going for the aggro game plan here. One Shadow Strike. 3 Veilings going in for what? Slice and Dice?
Someone said the guy on the mic is a Tristan stan.
I am.
Do
I
you
am. No, I am. Well, it's not like I stan her as a character, but I just like her playstyle. I never actually liked Tristan before they released this new version. I just really I like Assassin and I like Wind. And she's the perfect fit for that. But I'm not I wouldn't call it myself okay, yeah, I guess I am a simp. That's true.
just accept it?
Yeah, I
You're a
am.
stan.
I stand Tristan.
We stand
Wind
for Tristan.
Win Tristan. Specifically. If you're playing any other version of Tristan, then forget about it. Oh yeah, he's definitely putting 3 Slice and Dice and an Incap in. That's a Oh, he's removing his floating memory actually, I think. Or yeah, it seems like he's removing the floating cards from his deck. Doesn't want to play that when he's playing against Merlin. Removing the Veilings is interesting. But Merlin does hit high, tall hits. Seems like he's putting Shadow Resonance in, which I definitely like. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Looking forward to seeing how we can adjust. I wonder if Egg is going to try and maybe we'll consider swapping out some of the other champions. The flex part of the deck. Probably not, because Tristan does play enough allies to warrant playing Lorraine. Looking at his side, he has Resolute. He has Viridian, which is not going in. Blanche, which is probably not going in. Safeguard, which is definitely not going in. So it's really just Disintegrate, Scry, Spurn, Crooksite, Incarnate. It's a lot of... It's not a particularly comprehensive sideboard, but yeah, we'll see. I mean, Tristan going first here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does he open the same thing he did in all those other games? Windmill Engineer? Ooh, this is not a nice hand. Probably just gonna go Surveil Pass here. Oh, he's playing Umbra Sight. Wow, okay, he's just gonna go for Outlook. Interesting choice. Wonder if Egg is gonna try and swing into this Outlook. Definitely a possibility. There's no more reclaim, so if he swings into this, he swings into it. The Umbra Sight is definitely an interesting choice. I'll say that much. You have healing with Shadow Resonance, so maybe he feels like he can tank some of that damage. Okay, going for a defensive line. It's just gonna go for a witch. Does he have Cremation though? Hey, survey says no. Are we going backup charger here? Yep, I'm going backup charger. He wants to draw his way out of this. It's a bit clunky. It's a lot of stifling traps. 2 surveils and a stifling. He's got the slice and dice if he wants to do that. He levels up here. Oh, actually, he can't really level up now that I think about it because he can't play these surveils at fast speed since he's not an assassin yet. Maybe perhaps banking on the fact that his opponent is going to play something that he can stifle. A ton of cards in hand. I'm just going to play this Flame Rune out, actually. Yeah. Wonder, do we stifle this? Feels really bad. I mean, if there's 3 stifling traps, I guess you spend one of them. Another one. Okay. Not even really caring about this outlook. Probably expecting something like a reclaim, so decides just not to care. He's gonna lose one of these stiflings, unfortunately. So he's already lost two out of his four stiflings. And I think we're gonna see a double surveil here. Yeah, so surveil, draw one, surveil, draw another. Or maybe scout the land. Yeah, no, he's just gonna go for surveil. Sadi is decent here, gets you the draws or gets you the agility, but then you're also donating the float. So yeah, we have to just have smooth level ups here. We'll see how this pans out. Definitely has a few Umbra cards, so probably gonna try and angle for a level 3 here. Instead of just going for a slice and dice OTK. No float. Remove them all from his deck. Which now I think about it, the three undefeated players, I believe it was a water aggro Tristan, and then two wind Tristan. So I actually think that means that so Sean actually got pared down, it seems. Is there a chance that we're gonna fireball our DG here? Just to dodge lifelink? No? Yeah, I know it's a bad play. Much better when you have something like reclaim instead. Okay, so you get to just stall for another turn here. Level up, draw a bunch of cards. At least force him to put down the cards so that the level up isn't quite as juicy. GCR here is definitely interesting. Incap is nice, though doesn't stop append. It's to scout the lands. No, that's an outlook on a scout land. It's probably just gonna play Sadi again. Get the agility. And Sadi is such a good card. Agility is such an insane keyword to give something. I think she's gonna hard level here. Yeah. No float, so no level counter. But yeah, we'll see. Definitely Tristan will struggle once the Incarnate Majesty comes out. Sean does play Dream Fairy at least. We do see a water card in there. So if he has the Ascensions, there's pen. We don't have any more Stiflings left. But at least you are secure that you will not get Ascension after this. I wonder what he's thinking about. There's nothing really he can do about this, right? Oh, he's gonna scout to look for maybe another Stifling? 1, 2, 3, 4. Another Surveil, Shadow Strike. If he does have the Ascension here, he could actually flash it in before the Pendragon returns it. I feel like that was a bit of a risky play. It doesn't have it. No, return it, draw two. It's Crux. We've all seen it before. Go for Outlook here, maybe? Nope, just face. I mean, you gotta get this just now. Field Mate's pretty good. Oh, he did have Ascension. Or no, he probably drew that off the Pendragon. Throw two here. Level up most likely. 2, draw a bunch of cards. I think I saw another surveillance there. Losing the ink cap kind of sucks. I want to have that to stop the resolutes and the. Okay, then we DG here most likely. Oh, we're gonna scout now. Mastermind scheme. Wonder what Sean is planning on doing here. This is the one thing about Scout I really don't like, is the fact that it just can't throw away those used cards. But when you pair it together with Fairy Whispers, you can. I think he's probably gonna keep the Mastermind scheme up. Oh, is he bottoming all 3? Okay, looks like he. I think he probably kept 1 at least. Guarantee a wind hit. So this is all pre-rack. So now what are we gonna do, Sean? We're probably gonna DG the 3 most likely. Let's see if he's still gonna. Maybe he'll finally choose to go Shadow Reaper this game. Throw the slice and dice, so it's not really how we're gonna win this game. Keep that. Lost a Windmill Engineer and an Umbra card. I think it's probably Shadow Strike. Yeah, Shadow Strike. We're gonna go Shadow Dancer here. 2 shadows. Has a million prep. Yeah, he does have the Mastermind scheme, so maybe he's just gonna go for it. Mastermind scheme now, you get 12 prep. Maybe he wants to wait a little bit longer just so that the OTK is a bit more secure. Again, take out the shield. You should start hitting face. Yeah, I mean, as much as it sucks to leave a Pendragon on the field, I think you don't have to do it in this situation. You start pressuring damage. Swing 1, took 1, take another 4. So next turn, I wonder, do you play the Mastermind scheme now? I feel like maybe you should, just so that you can get that. We have agility right now because of Sadi, so we're gonna get double agility here. Agility 6. Go up to 12. And then agility 6, and then return them all to hand. Field may get Drawn Blade. We're still not on an even level counter, so we're not getting the patented draw 3 Merlin turn at least. He's got a huge grip here. It's definitely going to be hard to go for the kill next turn. With 12 prep counters, he could do Shadow Strike for 16 with Dagger, that's 17, which is just a little bit shy. With the attacks from the Shadows and the other allies on board, though, he can probably get there. Play Flame Rune. Probably just try and deal with some of these guys on board. Or are we actually just gonna hit face? This outlook is actually gonna be a problem. He doesn't get rid of it. He gets to materialize and then go for the outlook on materialization. 2 down. And we're gonna go for the ascension here. I assume that was 2 down for Sadi. We're gonna ascend here. Oh, did he put a Shadow Strike down? That's scary. I'm sure your 2 kill cards. Hopefully the Slice and Dice is the one that goes there. I'm sure Sean does not want to see that Shadow Strike go. And Slice and Dice is fine too. Still does a lot of damage. But he probably has to go Assassin Serpent to really make it worth it. Draw card, damage. Is he going for Sadi here? I think he's going for Sadi. I think he's thinking about playing this Umbra site now to dilute the pool a bit. Sadie's gone. Wait, was there no win card? Oh, I guess there was no win card, was it? Okay. A lot of damage. Gonna hold up a bunch of cards here. I'm expecting definitely an outlook prereq here. Or not prereq, but on materialization. I expect an outlook to just force the resolute now. We can go for over boots. We want GCR at home. He's gonna pop the outlook now. Yeah, he's popping outlook. So now you have to play your cards now. Oh, he has resolute, so he's gonna have to play it now. Otherwise, he's I think for sure dead. Does Sean have incapacitate? That is the question. 2 cards down. Okay, so that's a free play. Umbra Sight. I think he's hoping to draw. He's gonna take some more damage here. Another Mastermind Scheme is kind of clutch. That's 2 damage. Wait, did he not get the glimpse off? I'm sure he did. Just gonna pop boots too. Actually, he probably has. Oh, he has Mastermind Scheme. I think he can just go for Mastermind Scheme. Go up to 20. This is 6, 5, 11 prep counters. He goes up to 22, and then Shadow Strike should be enough. Yeah, so now he's gonna go up to at 6, 12, 22. So that's 20. Yeah, that's more than enough. All right, so even through Resolute. Man, that's so much damage in a single swing. Tristan, man, Tristan. There's just so much. Yeah, this is definitely a close matchup. I don't think it's necessarily favored in any direction, but or maybe it's like just slight favors, but it's definitely not a blowout matchup that you've seen in some of these other matchups. I really do think that the triangle here is still it's probably Sylvie, Tristan, Merlin. That's seeming like what's and aggro. I guess we can make it a square. All right, so can we finish this last game in 18 minutes? I think Sean definitely wants to win this game so that he can ID on the last round. Because this man is tired.
Tired of winning?
Not just tired of winning, but just tired of probably existing. He probably just wants to go sleep. I think a lot of people in this room really just want to ID on the last round so that they can. Obviously, IDing guarantees you, assuming you have the requisite score. IDing will basically assure that you make day 2, but maybe if you ID now, it'll make it harder to make it to top 8 in day 2. But making day 2, you already get a lot. So if you're on that cusp, it's probably worth it to just ID. But maybe if you're top table, you maybe decide you'd rather just not. Depends. If you're tired, you're tired. You just want to go sleep. Go eat something.
Have you been seeing the GA memes recently?
No.
There's these GA memes. This guy named John Chino.
Oh, is that like Spider Wolf or something? Is that his name?
I think it's Wolf Spider.
Oh yeah. I've seen the thumbnails, but I haven't clicked on
it. You should click on it, dude.
I don't use Facebook.
It's so funny.
I don't use Facebook.
He makes these commentaries or like really genuine reactions on the cards that he pulls.
I mean, I'll check it out. I think Silidor has shouted him out on the Discord.
Yeah, he did. John Chino.
Is he from Bacolod?
Yeah, he's from Bacolod.
Oh yeah, okay, no wonder I've never met him. Alright, so Merlin just gonna draw pass. That's does he even have creative shock? I don't even think he has creative shock. Did Merlin brick? Oh, okay. I mean, he has reprogram, but he opened Windmill Engineer. That means he wins the game, right? Because he always wins when he opens Windmill Engineer. Reprogram, it's not an automaton, but just stops you from taking 1 damage. No reason not to do it. Okay, we got Low Rain. Sword of Seeking. He has the Umbra Sight again. Do you swing into the windmill? I feel like you don't, expecting, well, at this point, maybe you do. It's 2 down, hasty, swing into windmill, lets it go, draw this card, throws a shield mate. Alright, so Merlin's in a good spot. Does he play the shield mate here? Nope. Okay, scout the land. I'm gonna dig through the top. Probably looking for stiflings. There's the stiflings. Ooh. You also probably want. You probably want to get. Depends on if he's gonna level up this turn. If he's gonna level up, he probably wants to get the Surveil the Winds. We'll see. I was curious why he decided to do it this way instead of waiting for level 1, but I think he might not even be planning. Okay, no, he is gonna go for level 1. I guess after seeing the top 4, he feels that it's more worth it to level up. Losing Magistrate really stinks here. Though admittedly, Merlin does have a much easier time killing Magistrate than Xander does, so not quite as good in that matchup. What is the plan? Putting a bunch of Umbra cards on. Just Sadi. I'm gonna kill Hasty. We've seen Sadi all day. She is just getting agility. Agility, getting a ton of value by adding all these cards back, letting me play super reactive. So are we gonna see a level up here? Does have 1 flow. Yeah, he's just gonna go for the level up. He's like doesn't wanna think about it. Now the issue is we saw a stifling trap. I assume he drew it. Yeah, there is a stifling trap there. So is Egg gonna have his dungeon guide stifling for the 3rd time? He does have DG. Man, I feel so bad that this dungeon guide keeps getting stifled. There it is. There it is. Dungeon guide again. Actually, this stifle probably hurts a lot more than the others. 'Cause those, he had a board, he had more damage, he had more cards. In this situation, this stifling really, really hurts. Right, so what now? I think he basically just passes here. Dungeon guide on Sadi, gonna try and force the return. Then Sadi. Okay, Sadi gonna return. Do you do the 3 prep counters? I wonder if he's gonna go boots here so he can get the level 2 Tristan draw. Okay, just gonna go for backup charger. Hopefully he draw. He can just play Sadi again. So I guess he doesn't need boots right here. Wants to fill his hand up as much as he can. Right, can we get an agility? Did he draw Windmill Engineer? Or any ally? Ooh, it seems like he didn't draw Windmill Engineer, so I don't think we're gonna get agility off this Sadi this turn. Bit unfortunate, unless he can. Yeah, it's pretty unlikely actually. So I think he's just gonna have to let it go. Maybe you just pass here. I think you still have to play Sadi just to get the agility at least. Put all his Umbra cards down. Okay, just gonna put Zephyr. He's not sure what he wants to put down. Ooh, choosing to put.
Someone's asking, what was that about the table judge just grabbing a die?
I don't know. I can't tell you. Not my jurisdiction. We're gonna level up the Merlin here. Has no cards in hand, but he at least has Ascension, so he could Ascension. Hopefully, hit one of these key cards. Probably want to force the Sadi first, at least. Okay, not even going for it. Definitely, probably waiting for him to bring the Sadi back to hand. That would be pretty bad for Sean here. Leveling up to Tristan, gonna banish. Maybe he banishes the win cards, we'll see. They lost 1 win, 1 Umbra. And then we're gonna play Sadi here. He's gonna Ascension, most likely. So that would be, yeah, that's rough if he ascends here. Ooh, I wonder if Sean didn't expect Ascension. Maybe, I don't know if there was already a win. Okay, so letting it go, wow. I mean, it is a -1 to Ascension here, just to kill Asadi. And he's does not have a lot of recovery at this point. Scout. Check the top 4. I think I saw a Mastermind scheme in there. Ooh, Magistrate. Magistrate really good against Ascension specifically. Surveil, let's get more prep counters. Why not? Election, draw. Now, what are we going to... I assume we're just going to go for the DG here. It's probably the best thing you could be doing. Choosing to put the Umbra side down is interesting. I think you'd keep that considering you're probably going to DG. It is a +1, but it does damage you, so I can see why. Throwing Zephyr away, understandable. It's good to stop pens, but it seems like there are no pens, so that using a DF is concerning because now what you're out to incarnate, which you haven't seen come out this whole game. 6 prep. Do we see Mastermind scheme perhaps? Then go for big Shadow Strike. Does he have a Shadow Strike in hand? I don't think so. I see Umbra Sight, but I think that's it. We could just start going for damage here. I actually think you should play this Magistrate just to stop Ascension. He's really thinking about the Ascension. I mean, he will get a win card here, so at least there's a banish. Okay, Sean has to think whether he wants to return Sadi now. He's gonna let her die, it seems. Okay, so on the on-enter, he's thinking about returning Sadi. I mean, I don't... You could also go for Umbra Sight and then draw a card and then return Sadi. That works as well. Okay, just gonna let it go. So what are we losing here? Prismatic Edge does not target. It does the damage on resolution, so he can't choose to return Sadi now. So losing Outlook sucks, but could do worse. I mean, your opponent Merlin is not on an even level counter turn and has 2 cards in hand. Unless it's a Pendragon off the top, I think you're fine. But, you know, Merlins always do draw the Pendragon, so... Should be at 2 counters. You can play the Magistrate now? Does he have 2 win cards? I don't think so. Alright, Merlin has to draw here. So if she draws Pendragon now, he can at least return... Oh, it was an even level. Never mind. Ooh, is that Disintegrate? No, it's 2 Fireballs. Never mind, never mind. Cremation, Fireball... Fireball, Cremation, Hasty. Yeah, definitely not a super gassed up hand. You might just have to pass here, or maybe you cremate your DG. Yeah, you're gonna cremate DG here. Oh, he has another Ascension as well, so maybe we'll see that. I really feel like Magistrate was the play there. But I guess the issue is when you play Magistrate, he's just gonna chain the Ascension. But then after that, he can't play it anymore. Egg, you're on the back foot. No Pendragon. So what happens when Merlin doesn't draw Pendragon? Gonna swing for 5 to face? That turns his Ascension off. I think Sean's content to take this. It's just damage. Oh, he's gonna redirect, actually. So that would be... That's 3 plus 2, so it's not gonna kill the Shadow. Shadows prevent damage. Only 5 minutes left. All right, so yeah, now that he doesn't have the sword on field, these Ascensions are basically just dead. So we'll see if Sean has a way to try and chip down even more. Gonna play the Umbracite prereq. Draw a card into memory. Umbracite, incredibly good card. Just something Diana couldn't really find time to play.
I think they'll make it on time.
Oh, I think they'll definitely make it on time. 5 minutes plus 3 more turns in the round. I'm certain this game will end by then. We see Sadi here. Sadi would be kind of crazy. Oh, he has Shadow Strike. Oh, does he have... He has Mastermind Scheme, right? Or did he get banished? Oh no, that's Slice and Dice. I'm expecting Sadi kill Shieldmate, do a bunch of damage, and then Shadow Strike next turn, most likely. Can he just kill? Merlin has 21 life. Pretty unlikely he kills here. Sadi, Shieldmate, dude. Egg's face, he's like, she's back. I'm just saying, after the performance of the Tristans in this event, I expect Sadi, who's already a very expensive card, to go up even more. So, yeah, I'm kind of regretting now not getting all my Tristan pieces before Ascent. Oh my god, that's like, is he dead? How much is this? It's gonna be 9. Then 6 again. 6. Then all the shadows are gonna swing for 4. You put your opponent into Chalice of Blood range, though, so that might bite you. But as long as you don't die this turn, I think you're fine. Wait. Agility? Did he not kill the shielding with Sadi? So there should be an agility here? Or is he thinking about something else? Oh, I think he's thinking about what he wants to put back in his hand. I think he's gonna keep Shadow Strike just in case. Ascension is definitely a concern. Just gonna let everything go. Kind of like having a good time, seems like. Merlin at level 3 or level 6 here, which means 2 fireballs would be 14. No prep, so doesn't really have to worry about. Actually, these boots are kind of dead now that I think about it. It's a bit unfortunate because now that the boots are, they don't have four preparation counters. Can't use these boots anymore. Maybe you should have popped that before doing the Slice and Dice. Oh my god, we're hunkering down. Think he might be able. He has to do 7 damage. I think he can kill. He goes for. If he gets Assassin's Ripper into Shadow Strike, I think it's enough because Assassin's Ripper is 3, Shadow Strike, prepare 1 would be for 5. So I think that'll be enough. So he just needs to return Sadi to hand so that he has 2 prep, and then he goes for Assassin's Ripper Shadow Strike. I think that'll be good. Depends on if there's a Resolute though, that changes things. Okay, just gonna go for ring here. Maybe he has another line that he is seeing. Gonna return Sadi to hand. Wants to get these prep counters back. Is Simone gonna fireball the Sadi? Does he hate her that much? No, okay. Popping Tariff, yep. Shadow Strike. For 1 with the claw, that would be 6 damage, which is that enough? Yeah, and that's game. Yeah, and then Shadows will swing after that. So Sean 7-0. I'll assume the other because there were 3 6-0s, which means that the 2 other 6-0s, which was Terry and I believe a Water Tristan player, fought. We'll see who won that. So that there should only be 2 7-0s left after this, unless the other table drew, which I doubt is gonna happen. So Tristan strong, like 3, 4 Tristans in the top 10 so far. So